Do you want to create some really cool animations like your favorite YouTube animators? Well, this video is specifically for beginners. We'll be going over an app that's very beginner friendly and easy to use, and is called Flip-a-Clip. This app is completely free to use and you can use it on any device. This is a really great app for people who are just trying to get into animation and just kind of want something that has a low cost and requires just like a phone or a tablet, and that's pretty much it. So when you open this app, you'll have to create a project, which you can do by clicking the plus sign button. So now you'd have to name your project, and I'll just call it tutorial. You can call it whatever you want. So for the background, I usually leave it as white, or you can import an image or choose any color that you want. The canvas size, I usually leave it at 720, or you can do 1920 by 1080p. It's honestly up to you. And for the frames per second, I just leave it as 12. So now that you've done that, you can create your project. You'll start with a blank canvas. It's kind of helpful to play around with the different tools so you can kind of see where everything is and how to use the tools. I'll just go over it quickly with you. So at the top right, when you click the three little dots, you can either go into project settings, which is when you want to change the title of your project or the background of your project or anything like that. And then you can also add image or add video. To export your animations, you can click make movie so that you can export it and either have it in your gallery or anything like that. So when you click the first icon, it's like a ruler tool, which is very helpful to make straight lines, or if you want to use it to make the head of your character, you can click the circle ruler. So at the left side, you have your tools. So you have your pen, eraser, lasso tool, your color bucket, and your text. So when you tap that pen icon, you can change a couple of settings from here. So you can either choose different types of brushes you want to use. You can also change the size of your brush by placing your finger in the middle icon and then dragging it up to increase the size of your brush, and then also down to decrease it. Lastly, you can change the color of your brush. The eraser has similar settings as a pen tool, so you can also increase and decrease the size of your brush. The lasso tool is used when you want to select or delete a certain area within your canvas, and the color bucket is used when you want to drop colors either into the background or you want to drop it within a certain object like your character. And then you can also add text into your animations, so you can change the font, the size, and also the color. At the bottom left, you have a music icon, which you can either add your own music or you can record your own audio within the app, which is very useful if you want to do voiceovers and sync your audio to your animation. So it's very helpful for that. You also have a timeline at the bottom to show you what frame you are on, so you can either play the animation from here or you can slide your finger back and forth to go on to different frames. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. I hope that kind of helped you figure things out. You can also try playing around with different settings so you can kind of get more comfortable with the app. We can try animating something together, maybe something like this little clip right now that I'm playing. So I'm going to start off by making a rough sketch, and this is a perfect time to crop and resize any letters and move things around. I was happy with how it looked, so I moved on to another frame to make a neater and cleaner outline. And it's also helpful to zoom in because you'll have more control over your brush, and then you'll also get more smoother lines. Now you can pick any color you want. I chose purple and I'm dropping that color into the letters. I also decided to add a little bit of details into the letters because it'll help them stand out a bit more, and that's what I'm doing right now. So now that I'm okay with how it looks, I'm going to duplicate it many times because this layer is going to stay consistent throughout the entire animation. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, now I'm going to animate the little dot, and you can see what I do in each frame. I'm going to fast forward this part, but it's just in the shape of droplets, and I do this throughout the entire animation. After I was done with each frame, I ended up coloring each droplet the same color as the letters. Towards the end, I added a couple of more frames because I feel like it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, so I fixed a couple of parts, and this is how the animation ended up looking. I feel like it actually looks pretty cool, and you can use it for an animation intro, and it took about 30 to 40 minutes to make. It's a very good way to practice and kind of get familiar with the app. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this tutorial helped. I'm planning on also doing another tutorial on how I create my thumbnails. I use this app on my iPad called Procreate, which I use to make my thumbnails and also to animate. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can comment down below and I'll make a video on that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and this video took about a month to film. It took a while. I wanted to post it a bit sooner, but that was not gonna happen. So make sure you like this video, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.